Hi, I'm Julie Wellfish from Leading Edge Real Estate. I'm here with Tina Moran today from Storybook Workshop in Winchester.
Hello.
Thanks for having me here.
It's so great to have you.
Yeah. So I know you because my kids attend your workshops, but can you tell us a little bit about Storybook?
Storybook is multifaceted. We are a creative studio that for children, ages 16 months up to age 9, where we hope to give our kids the best creative experience in programming and in classes that not only are fun and exciting and very active, but also has a twist where there's a little bit of academic thrown in that teaches them a lot about the world through literature and through some pre-reading skills, and just it's all age appropriate, and it's classes that really help children progress, that are exciting and fun, and doing things that what kids should be doing at this age.
I know my kids are, my daughter is very enthusiastic about the program. She's in pre-K now. She's already, spelling words to me. And my son just started preschool, and he's begging me to go. So
we can't wait to have
we're
him.
enthusiastic about the program. But
Can't wait to have him.
there's so many different enrichment programs in Winchester for children, which is great. But what do you think is, I know what draws me to the program, but what do you think draws other parents and families to your program?
Well, we're very cozy. I mean, we get to know our families and our children really well. When we build a curriculum for a class, we don't build it until we see the kids the first week. So we really look at the age appropriateness of the stories that we're doing and the projects we're doing it, bring it to their level that will help them grow and not be pressured to know how to either read or know how to cut really well, or are able physically to do some of the things that we are able to do and with the older kids. So we look at each group, and some of our groups, like this year, our groups are young. And so we've taken, maybe we might do the same story for all of the different classes, but we changed the curriculum to meet the age appropriateness. Yeah, it's very tailored to each group. So that's very unique. I think people come to us because they may have had a great experience with one of their children, and they think this is like going back home. We've been around 25 years, so I always say we have educated most of the kids in town through literature and through literature learning, which is kind of fun.
I think so. I think you're kind of fostering that love of learning that you want to come out of your children naturally, especially, as they are entering school, primary school, and just kind of have it exude from them, and having a program that encourages that is.
Well, they're excited about reading. So children usually will gravitate to books at an early age. So then we kind of meet the needs beyond that. So our stories don't end with the end. They go on, and we build a whole curriculum that weaves in music, movement, art, and drama to that particular story. So every week it's like a little surprise. Like, what are we going to do when we get to Storybook? What story are we going to do? What are they going to have for us today? It is very exciting to them, and I think that's something that's important in childhood, to have surprises and to be have a chance to do something new and different. Yet they know that the basic class kind of runs the same every week, so they feel very comfortable. They know they may start with Play-Doh in the morning, and then we go right into music and movement, and then we'll read the story, and then we'll do an art project, and then we'll act it out. So that all stays constant.
Right.
But the stories change, and throughout the years we've built an incredible library. This is just a few of the books that we have, but that's been really fun to be able to take these stories and then make them a whole curriculum.
Yeah. So what are some of the ages that you offer?
Well, we've just recently started allowing children as young as 16 months to come. So we have one class that's mixed age. So 16 months up until about age 3.
Oh, that's
So that's
great.
on Thursdays. And so that's our Wiggle With Me program. So Wiggle With Me is with moms or caretakers or, grandfathers, mothers, whoever can bring the child. That class is a 45-minute class. We have 3 of them. And we really take them from, it's 14 weeks long, so we take them from basically learning how to work in a group to, by the time they're done, they're learning how to stand in line and being able to be, emotionally ready for
fundamentals.
The fundamentals are there. So it's great. They do a little art project at the end, so we're working not only on gross motor and musicality, and reading skills that are even at that young age. But we're also working on our fine motor skills too.
That's great.
Yeah.
And so you're also at some of the preschools, but you're also at the elementary schools as well.
We are. That's fairly new.
Okay.
So about 7 years ago, we started on traveling. So now we go to, we're at 3 of the nursery schools in town. And we also now are at Vincent Owens School and Ambrose School. So that's been new for us, is to be in the elementary school. So to capture the kids right after they get out of school so that there's no traveling involved.
Mm-hmm.
So, if a parent is working and can't drive them to our studio, no need.
Perfect.
No
So
need. They
convenient,
come right
yeah.
to us from their teachers will bring them into us, and we have a little, like an hour and 15-minute class
That's great.
at the elementary schools. Yeah.
So do you have anything exciting coming up this semester, or?
Not this semester is almost just, we're at the very middle of it, so we're finishing that up and getting ready for our next term, which is our spring term.
Okay.
So we're starting registrations again now.
Okay.
And we are starting to plan, believe it or not, camp. So camp will begin in June, and we run a 2-week camp that's every single day for
that's
4s
great.
and 5s. So that's coming up.
So what's the best way that a new parent could find out about the programs and what kind of would suit their needs?
We have a phenomenal website.
Mm-hmm.
It has everything you could ever want to know about it. We also have a blog on our website. We have the calendar, the different classes, their descriptions. So it's storybookworkshop.org.
Okay, great. So for the spring term, now is about when you're going to start to open up the registration?
Yes. So we allow our current students to register first.
Pre-register, okay.
And then I think it's in a couple of weeks, we start doing a full registration for new students to join us.
Okay, well, perfect timing then.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
I know, I love that.
All right, well, thank you so much, Tina.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
And you can find out more about Storybook Workshop at storybookworkshop.org. Get ready to register. You'll find any class that will fit your kids' needs. And I know my children just love Storybook Workshop. My daughter asks every day how many more days till she gets to go again. So from a parent's mouth, I highly recommend the program. Well, thank you so
love
much.
that. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
take
Great.
care.